Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are live. Should be anyway. Yep, we are. All right. So, if you're new to this channel, if you're watching on YouTube or on Twitch, we stream live pretty much every night. On Twitch, if you're looking this on YouTube, you can see the link in the top left corner, also down in the description below. We're making a short film, start to finish. Excuse me. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just streaming, making this short film. It'll probably be 10 to 15 minutes long when it's done. Something like that, maybe. Yeah, so if you, these type of videos on YouTube, or I'm not going to be editing the live streams. I just put them right up on YouTube afterwards. So they may seem a little slow paced especially for YouTube. So where the magic happens is coming over to Twitch and joining the chat and saying hello. Feel free to do so, or you can just watch on YouTube, I guess, if you want as well. Occasionally I'll upload some tutorials here on this channel, so please consider subscribing, and I would appreciate that very much. We are using Blender 2.83 currently. We started this project in 2.82. 2.83 came out a couple days ago, and so we've kind of switched over, see how it goes. Hopefully we have no problems in that. It shouldn't. This is a stable version, so we should be good. I don't know how much we'll take advantage of all the new features, but we may. Who knows? Let's see. So right now I'm working on the opening shot or opening scene. I'm actually not actually doing shots right now, but sorry about that. We're not doing shots right now. We're just building out all the locations. This is our 4th location that we're working on. I have one more, I think. I have to double check the script. I think there's only one more location that I have to make after this. Pretty sure. I'm almost positive. Oh no, there's 2 locations. I gotta make 2 locations after this. One is kind of just a single room, in the top of basically a skyscraper is what we're going for, so that should be interesting. Or in the top of a large building. It doesn't necessarily have to be a skyscraper, but and then a large establishing driving shot. That one, I'm not sure how I might reconsider that one, or how I might go about that one yet. But right now we're working on this. This is going to be the opening shot, essentially opening shot, and the couple of shots, basically the opening scene. And we'll go from there. So what I need to do is add some trees. I have some trees in one of the other scenes. So, well, let's see. How do I want to do this? Do I just want to copy them over? Yeah, because they're already textured and everything else. So we'll go to the Vista. So this will be fairly easy. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy a couple of the trees over into this scene. Once this loads. Oh, what is going on here? Oh, I see. Okay. I think it's still loading the shaders. I'm like, what? I thought it was broken for a second, because I haven't loaded this scene in 2.83 yet. So I'm like, why? What is it doing? Just it's loading all the shaders for the scene. Cool. Yeah. Oh, there's the bushes. So some of these scenes, they're like really big. Like this scene I'll have to do a bunch of, like, as I'm picking the shots and figuring out each shot before I have to do the final renders of those, I'll have to add in more grass textures and things or add more detail specifically to certain, because I can't do, there's no way I can like populate a large scale with how big this scene is. There's no way I could populate a large scale grass simulation on this because, well, I don't have $100,000 computer. May not require that much, but it would definitely require a few Quattro cards, and I only have a few GTX cards in here, so I need more cards, and I need more powerful cards to make things of that nature happen. What I'll do is turn off, oops, no, not that. I want to go to turn off the scene lighting and everything. I just need to grab some of these trees. Don't need any dead ones. I might just use a few of these. This will probably just, I could probably keep it simple because they're just going to be in the background. Everything, I'll probably end up blurring a lot of the background, and there's a lot of, probably going to be a lot of volumetrics in that first scene anyway. Through most of the movie, there's going to be, actually, pretty much all of the movie is going to have some level of volumetric going on, or whatever. Some level or another. Except for maybe one scene. But even then I might put a tiny bit in it just to add a little texture to the air. But anyway, we're not here to talk about all that yet right now. I gotta find this tree. Alright, red oaks. Let's take this one. Why do I have... Okay. Red oak. Let's go. Copy. And hopefully, once I go back to the opening scene, I can paste that in there somewhere. There it is. Grab Y, move it over here. Grab X, move it over here. Grab Y, move it there. Alright. And we'll grab Z, we'll move it downward out of any possible camera shot. Make sure. Move there. Yep, we're good. Okay. So the tree's down there. It's already textured, and if we click on this and we pull up our texture for this, I'll switch screens here so you guys can see what it. I want to kind of bring this up as well because I think it's kind of important. It may not be super important for this particular shot just because of how kind of obscured they're going to be in the shadows essentially, but you know, it might be. Okay, so if you're looking at the top, there we go. Alright, so had to go to my Stream Deck on my phone and switch screens. So we're looking at the node thing here, the node pattern. I may actually cut this up and put it in as a little tip. That's probably what I'm gonna do. So if you're looking at the node pattern of the material, this is material nodes. I have some interesting things going on. So I'm gonna have the normal map, and I have different slots for the different leaves already in here, but Like this is one of the leaves that's in here, leaf textures. So if you look at the color, so what I'm gonna do, here's the main color of the output here, right? I'm feeding that in to an add node, and then I'm taking a color ramp and just adding kind of like different colors of leaves, rough, like, you know, rough approximations, and then adding a random to the factor. So it's gonna do is pick a random spot along this thing and feed that in and mix it with this node here. And then feed that as a color. So each tree that we generate when we create a particle system, each one of those particles will generate a random color value to the tint, basically tweaking that. And then this is just up here is just you basically taking off, you know, the making the planes invisible. We'll come back here. So if we look at this, zoom in here, so there's like actually cards. You can kind of see the outline of the cards along here, and what we're doing is just basically with this node here and the transparent, we're just pulling that back basically. So oh, how's it going, Unit Nitro? Sorry, my right eye, I have a sty in it, so my vision in my right eye is not the greatest at the moment. Kind of it's like a bit annoying. How'd you learn these nodes for this? Tutorials, experimentation, professional tutor. Definitely no professional tutoring. Lots of tutorials and experimentation. So, I mean, I try to watch. I'm just big on learning things. So, I've been doing 3D for seriously for almost 2 years now. And in that I over the last couple of years, I just really try to watch. I try to watch at least one tutorial a day. I mean, I also drive for a living, so as I'm out doing my deliveries and stuff, I'll usually have a tutorial playing like on one of my phones, just mounted on the dash. Obviously, I'm not sitting there staring at the whole thing the whole time as I'm driving, but like I can listen and see what they're talking about, and you know, if I have a chance, I can look up at it or whatever. Or if it's something I'm listening, I'm like, oh, I really need to like dive into that. I'll save that in like a save playlist on YouTube. I've also taken some like courses on CG Cookie. Did some of those. Didn't do a ton of those, but a lot of experimentation and just watching tutorials and grinding along, I guess. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Okay, so now we need to take this and apply first, actually, before we do that, let's go to this tree again. Where is it? It's in. I know it's in the wrong place. Is this it? No. Oh, there it is. Okay. First, it's always super important to make sure you're like staying organized, especially for big projects. And then like some of these scenes have gotten so big that like I have to render things out in layers and composite some of the stuff back together. So it's super important to stay organized so you can do that effectively. Where did that go? Let's see, red oak into this. And I'm not sure what all of these are. Oh. I try to label everything I can, but you know, sometimes, depending on what it is. But I generally try to stay pretty organized, especially like this scene is really basic at the moment, but they get a lot more in depth. trees. Okay. So go here, and we need to add particle system. Go to hair. It's rendering pretty fast. It's nice. And all right, so go to advanced. We definitely don't need that many. Maybe like 10. I don't know. And we're gonna have to do a weight paint to put that because I'm gonna put them on like in certain areas. So. And actually, with this, I could probably just, you know what I actually what I'm going to do instead of doing that, because this is not a very big area. Normally, I could just use a particle system and then use this as an object, but I just need some trees, so I'm just gonna alt things. I don't need the particle system. It's not that big of a scene. I was gonna make it way more complicated than it needed to be. It's all right though. All right, duplicate, grab Z, over, grab Y, move that over here, and we'll rotate 90. Oops. Rotate on the Y-axis 90. Scale that way down. Grab Z, move that down until it's grab X, move over here. Grab Z. Rotate. There we go. Grab Y, put it over here. What we got going on here? Let's check this. I'm trying to get serious with Blender. I'm looking at all things I'll need to learn what to do, what I want to do. You hear experimentation is still good. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, when you first, have you used any 3D software before? If you've, like, never used 3D software, it's definitely hard to just jump in and experiment. I mean, I'm sure some people, when I first jumped in 3D, well, actually, originally, like, when I first jumped in was back, like, in 2002, I think. And I dove into Blender, and I think it was like version 2.4 or something like that, or 1. I don't know. It was a long time ago, and Blender was terrible back then. Okay, so you have some familiarity. Okay. Then you if you already have some familiarity and you can kind of navigate your way around other 3D softwares, you won't need as many tutorials to start off with, I don't think. I mean, it obviously depends on your experience level, but yeah, I think it's not too bad. I mean, Blender I think is pretty damn easy, like relatively easy to use for 3D software. That's probably, for me, watching other tutorials on other 3D softwares that are out there, and I haven't seen them all, but I feel like Blender seems to be one of the better situations. So we'll go back to world, turn back the volume so I can get an idea of kind of what we're looking like right now. Oh, I need to turn these lights, scene lights, everything back on. Okay. So yeah, that really adds a lot of texture, adding these trees to the scene. Gives a lot, nice shadows. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, but we probably should move this tree over. Grab X, so we don't have, I don't know, a direct situation there. Scale that up a little bit. Mute the volume right quick. Mainly an animator on Set Designer, a tiny amount of retexturing skills. Want to learn to make my own assets, and Blender can do that, but lots to. Yeah, Blender. I mean, man, there's so much stuff it can do. I'm still really. I think my weakest areas. I mean, there's quite a few, but I'm always learning. But rigging, like, but I'm starting to kind of get that. But there's definitely, like, I still need a lot more experience at it, and I really haven't done much rigging in the last 6 weeks. So, like, when I was trying to, like, kind of re-rig or kind of fix the rigging on this character, I was like, what do I have to do again? I couldn't remember. And so, in animation, I have very, very little experience in, but I have a lot of experience in, like, shooting actual, like, live action stuff and, like, doing visual effects and see, like, those kind of things, like lots of After Effects and video editing. And I have a very cinematic mind, the way I think. So, like, it'll probably take me a little bit longer to get in the animation flow, but it's kind of where I'm waiting to build all my scenes out first, so that when I start getting into it, after I get everybody rigged and everything, and I start animating, it'll get better and better, and I'll pick up. It'll build on itself, is what I'm hoping, which I'm sure it will. Like I understand how to animate in the general way, but, like, being efficient about it, you know, I know I have to, like, kind of set up, like, poses and then animate between those poses, and is probably the easiest way, or the best way, I guess, from what I understand. But yeah, let me add some more trees here. Let's take this and go Alt D, grab X, move this over here. So I'm instancing these, so I'm not, like, duplicating all the mesh, so it makes it easier for the for everything. Rotate Z. Alt D, grab Y. Grab X, boom. Rotate Z. That there, and we'll scale it down a little bit and go grab Y. Something like that. Grab X. Grab Y. No. Alt D, grab X. Grab X. Move it over here somewhere. Rotate Z. Like that. Grab Y. Put it there. Grab X. Boom. Alt D. Grab X. Grab Y. Scale. Grab X. Grab Y. Rotate Z. Like that. Scale this down. Normally I would like I might, depending on the shots, I might end up texturing this, but I may not. Like the ground, I may not need to. It just depends on when I get to actually figuring out the angles of all the shots. If I need to, then I will, but I probably won't have to. This scene is actually really simple in comparison to many of the other scenes. Like one of my other scenes, I have like 800 or 900 objects in it. So that one's pretty heavy, even on the real-time render engine. All right. Oh, I need to like texture this. I haven't done that yet. So let's do that. Object. I think I already have some preloaded textures I can pull up here. Let's see. Wood. Let's see. I have a bunch of different wood textures and panels and things that might work. I should probably actually UV unwrap this. So I don't think I've done that yet. UV, I should be able to smart project it probably. And we'll give it like that. Yeah, I mean, I think most programs do. See, I'm trying to, so that's my concern is when I get to animating, like I'm probably gonna have to mute most of the scene essentially, and then go to like, you know, just the basic view where there's no textures. I'm worried I'm gonna have a hard time like syncing the mouth movements to stuff. So I don't know. Like, I mean, obviously I'm gonna have to solve those problems when I get to it. And I'll figure it out, I guess. But this is my first like serious project, 3D project that I've taken on. I've been working on it for about 7 weeks now. I expect about a year worth of work. I mean, it may not take me a year, but I'm kind of expecting a year. I might go with metal with this. I don't know yet. Let's see. But I think wood will work fine. Okay. Let's go back to objects, and that's definitely not good. And nope. Oops. Negative Houston on that. I'm just still kind of toying with what idea I want to go with here. Nah. I don't even know how many textures I have loaded in here. Hundreds, I know that. Because I have like the whole project in one blend file. My blend file is like with all the textures and objects, and I'm like getting closer and closer to 100 gigabytes, which is huge for a Blender file. Ugh. All right, we're just gonna go new. Stairs. Opening stairs. One. Okay, I'm gonna take all this and I'm going to delete it. And we're going to start with something else. I don't know what yet, but we'll figure it out. You should use proxies. In what way? What do you mean? Proxies that items live in their own blend file and then reference the scene. Oh, like linked files, you mean? Or I'm sure they're probably the same thing, just... Yeah, like I was having a problem. I was having troubles getting that to work right, and so, okay, yeah. Linked files that you manipulate the object, proxies. Yeah, so linked files, if you change it in any place, it changes it across the board, right? And proxies are... Is that right? Proxies you can only edit in the original file or something like that? I'm fairly new to Blender still. Roughly. There's so much to learn. Okay, so I had that basically correct. I mean, so far I've been able to do everything okay. So, my only thing that I'm having a hard time figuring out is how I'm gonna, well, it's not hard to figure out, but like that I'm like thinking about for the future is just animating the characters, and especially like syncing mouth and facial movements to the audio. So that's, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have a buddy who was telling me about that. Like it's what sucks is like I'm trying, like there's nobody around here that I know that does anything in 3D really. I mean, there's people, but like I don't know anybody uses Blender that can be like, hey, this is how you do this. So it's like trying to decipher, like if I ask somebody on like Facebook or something, it's like trying to decipher like the text they send me or whatever. I'm like, okay, I kind of get it, but I'm very much like, show me, like physically show me, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. And a lot of times tutorials are like skip steps, and so I feel like learning through the internet is like grabbing little pieces of information and trying things, and you're like, oh, those go together. So it creates this crazy thing. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to set pose libraries. Can I set up I mean, I'm not having too much problem because when you come from one, I don't know if the scenes like, so like in this blend file, essentially I have 4 different scenes. I have probably well over 1,000 objects, hundreds and hundreds of materials, but like it doesn't load everything. It only loads what's in that scene. So like this is not heavy at all. I have much heavier scenes. I only have one scene that I've had to actually do any kind of like layering as far as like render layers. So rendering different sections of the scene separately and compositing back together because it's so heavy. But that scene is huge. Like it has an indoor and an outdoor. And the reason I did that is so that I didn't have so when I'm shooting everything, half the movie takes place in this one location, and there's scenes that go in and out that the camera sees both, and so I just wanted it to be accurate. So hopefully that makes all sense. Hopefully I'm not rambling too much. Okay. Let me go over to... I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do like... What do I want to do with this? I think I'm going to do wood for the stairs and then metal for everything else. I think that makes the most amount of sense. So let's grab this and go linked. Is it really? What a pain. Put all these on one slot. Oops. All right. So then we go slot, we go new, assign, new, opening scene, wood, stairs. All right. Good morning, Rage Queen. How are you? The problem with render layers is shading ultimately, but yeah, that's a good way to do it. I wasn't having any problems with the shading. It was pretty straightforward. Like, I mean, I had to do a little bit of tweaking as far as the little bit of the compositing. I mean, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't, and I have a lot of compositing experience. I'm still fairly new to node compositing, but it's not too bad. Tutorials. How's it going, Cody? Welcome. Oh, we got quite a few people in here tonight. That's awesome. Welcome, everybody. I appreciate it. All right, so I'm gonna go. Let's find. Let's see. Look through my textures here. I don't want a 6K texture, that's for sure. Let's just see what else I got. Oh, there's a work. Ooh. That might be an issue. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because these stairs go in different directions, I might have to actually use one texture for each direction. Maybe. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, actually, it's working fine. I guess it's under point. It should be under point, I think. Is that right? take that and go. Yeah, that works. Let's make that a little bit, like 7. Yeah. There we go. And then we'll go. I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Let's see. I suggest looking at NPR material tutorial. Okay. Just sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the chat at the same time. Software like Houdini. I definitely want to learn Houdini. Excellent. Cool. All right. What I do need to do is add a info node. Import. Object info. I want to use the random for, I think, the position or location, maybe. I think that's what I want to do to vary up. Oops. Kind of like where these sit. So it should be different. Yeah. Yeah, those look different. Okay. Cool. That works. And that doesn't make any sense. Damn it. I'm gonna have to like so those ones make sense. But these ones, I don't know how much I really need to worry about it, to be honest. Let's go back to world and turn this back on. Like, because I'm going to be coming in from... Oh, I definitely have to worry about it. Okay. Not so much on this side, but definitely here because those are going to be visible. So what I need to do is take all of these. Because I'm going to have the camera coming in from basically from here, following down the from behind the character as he walks down, and then go through the staircase and then follow him to the car with a close-up. So this is all going to be seen in pretty good detail there. So I kind of need to make sure that that looks good. So we need to come in and take these. These all need to be and I'm probably gonna have to actually do them one at a time. Damn it. Now that I'm thinking about it, because they're all slightly different here, and they just have to be matching that. Alright, so this, we go back to object, or actually back to world, mute this, then back to object, and we need to go to this slot and remove it. Unable to remove what? Weird. It's okay. Just need to make a new slot, and we'll call this assign. need, damn, what are those called? Upstairs. Yes, okay. But then we're gonna make a new version of that. Go call it OP wood. Let's see. Woods OWS 1. This is a nightmare to do this. I'm sure there might be a better way, but I can't think of it, and I don't want to deal. I just want to get the textures right first. Oh, actually, okay, will be good. Do that, and then we need to take the so location needs to not be random, and we need. What? No. All right. Woohoo. Let me go back to this and wow, super cool. All these people are in here chatting it up. All right, so I need to take that and I need a normal map. Try the vector into the normal. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Super awesome of you. I need to add a bump. Oops, damn it. Gloss, reflection. Oh, definitely need the AO. Maybe I can use that as a bump as well. There's a height map, maybe. Oh, way too strong. Turn that down. Just a tiny bit. Copy. Can I put these in here? Yes. Roughness. Specular down. And normal. Okay. What's going on? What? Oh man. I just realized we have like a oh, that's super not cool. Alright. Yay, more crap I gotta go in and fix. But this is going to be a close-up shot, so I don't really have a choice. But this is kind of an easy fix. I can just kind of put this to like a, oops, like a brown color or something. Brown or black. I think it would do the trick more than likely. Just make it real rough and dark and shade. Should be good. There we go. All right, now, boom, sign. Opening. Cool. That looks a lot better. It's pretty terrible a minute ago. right? It's constantly like, oh, damn it, gotta fix that. Hey, thank you for coming by and checking it out. Feel free to come by anytime and chat it up. All right, cool. Now that we have that fixed, let's continue on here. All right, turn back this on. And we need to go OWS2. Assign OWS. Click on 1. And then make a new version of it. And then call it 2. And then we just got to come over to the location and slide it into place. Oops. So it's pretty close. Going like hundredths of an inch in movement here to get it to sit right. Okay, cool. All those details, gotta make sure they're correct. All right, boom, boom, boom. All right, and then slot, go new, assign. There we go. OWS1 new. Change it to 3. And then turn that off and adjust. Boom. All right. And you know what? We should probably save this before, it's probably a good idea to save. Instead of wasting a bunch of time. All right. Slot. New, assign, OWS, change it to new, and OWS 4, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah. And then hide that. There we go. Almost there. Almost perfect. Almost. Oops. Just need to like 6.8 maybe. Yeah, good. There we go. Well, I mean, like I back up the files and stuff too. Like I said, I've been working on this for about 7 weeks. So every few, I save regularly, but then I also, every few days, I take all the files that are associated with it and I back those up on another hard drive. So I just take that whole folder with all the textures, all the objects, or all the models, everything. And then I save all that onto a different hard drive. Just in case. Because you never know. Hard drive could go bad. Like imagine being like 6 or 7 months into something. And then you didn't do that and your hard drive failed. The level of like, I think I would never pick up 3D again if something like that happened. I just don't know how, like, it's just so much work, and if it went out the window like that, oh, it'd be the worst. It'd be so terrible. New assign OWS select 4, and then we'll go new, change that to 5, and then we'll hide that. Oh wait, which one was it? Was that? Is it already lined up? Did that just happen to line up perfectly? Yeah. Well, that's convenient. That's nice. I like that. That worked out well. I didn't even have to move it. Alright, boom. So let's take that. Go there, go new. Assign. OWS. 5. New, change that to 6. I will not imagine that, right? No one wants to imagine that. It's like everybody's worst nightmare that does anything creative. Boom, did that just match up again? Which is kind of crazy if it did. Deselect. Yeah, okay. Sweet. It's crazy. Alright. OWS 6. Change that to 7. Okay. That does not match. Why is that doing that? Shit. Oh, oops. Okay. Oh, I forgot to make a new slot, I think. Yeah. Boom. Assign OWS 7. Oh, didn't save it. Okay. There we go. There we go. That looks good. Save. All right, and then slot, new slot, sign, OWS, new, 8. Okay. Oh man, okay. Ooh, how am I gonna do this? That should be all one, I think. Sign. OWS. No. 9. Turn off that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to match this up. We'll see. It's probably about as good as it's gonna get there because it's weird geometry. It's not really noticeable, so it should be all right. Save, and that's good down there because I don't have to. What I should do though is fix these sides. So here to like there, and I could probably actually do this because these are all just facing the same way. And then go boom, new, sign, OWS, boom, go 10. All right, this on these ones, they're going to be different completely. I think I need to rotate them. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna just kind of Yeah, that'll work. Save. Cool. So what's got you so serious that you'll spend 7 weeks making a... Oh, I back it up every few days. Just so I don't lose my progress, my work. Like, just so I have a backup in case something happens. I have a separate hard drive that's not even in the computer that I have it backed up to. Like just a duplicate of everything. But yeah, I'm just working on a short film that's... It's, you know, big, I guess. Alright, so all of this... Okay, cool. Now, let's take... Now we just need to go link, 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 link. And everything else will be some sort of metal material. Keep it simple. What? What is going on with that? No, I'm not doing these. It's weird. I feel like I need to go fix something. Sign. New. Went upstairs. Metal. Choose that second. Something's up. Edit mode. Trying to figure out what is going on with those. Oh, okay, this is shadows. I was like, what's going on? Okay. Damn it. Damn it, Houston. Now let's actually, I don't want this color. Let me see what. All right, good night, man. Thank you for coming by and saying hello and all that fun stuff. I will definitely see you, hopefully, another night on here. That'd be cool. XRGB. fix underneath too, I think. So don't match the top. What a pain in the ass. Let's just you know what? Let's go. Okay, cool. Save. It could be kind of cool just to use a silhouette shot, potentially. Yeah, it's a potential. Would probably need to change the angle of the light to make it bigger, maybe. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Right now, I think I have this scene done, like, to where I want, I think. I don't think I need to add much more to it. Maybe some, like, street lamp things, kind of, just... Maybe we'll add, you know what we could do is just off in the distance. Add like, well, first I think the sun is the wrong color. I mean, it's not. Obviously, this is not a. It needs to be like more blue. Because this is obviously a night scene, like pretty much most of the film. Or all of the film, I guess. Probably. Go to the sun. Oh, I need to go object mode real quick. There we go. And let's take this and go more in a bluish tone. There we go. That looks a lot better. Then we need to. We could probably add. Where the heck am I? Oh, okay, there we go. Like, what's going on? So let's see. Sun, specular strength, angle. I guess I should probably also have contact shadows. Let's see. Let's add some point lights. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Grab Y. Grab Z. Up a little bit. Grab X, move that over to there or something. Let's turn back on the scene lights. I don't know. Go more yellow with that. And then let's go 2000 probably. Through. There it goes. But it's not the look I'm looking for at all. Actually, you know what I want? Actually, what the look I'm looking for is not going to be done with that. Delete. Let's go add, and we're going to go mesh, Ecosphere, grab Y, grab Z, move that up a little bit. Then we're going to go 0. Grab X. There we go. Then we're going to go new. Grab and add an emission shader. Shader emission. And then we're going to turn this back on. There, and then crank this. And take this to like a yellow. And we're going to scale it. Let's scale it along the x-axis and bring it, oops, scale x, make it more, yeah, there we go. All right, there we go. D, grab Y, X, grab Z, D, grab Y. scale Y. Scale X. All right. Just kind of adding a little style to that, maybe. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep those. Yet I haven't decided. I'm just trying, experimenting with something. All right. Well, let's save this. And I'm gonna get off here. But thank you for everybody who's tuned in and watched. Appreciate the follows. Appreciate the subscribes. If you made it this long on YouTube, congratulations to you. You have a lot of time, and I appreciate you watching. Go ahead and subscribe if you could. Hit that notification bell to make sure you get the updates when they come out. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Yeah, thank you.